Hello, welcome to LMC and Knowledge, Lyrics Music Channel of spiritual insight and wisdom that I will share to you so you can take along your spiritual journey. I hope you're having a good day, good night, wherever you're at, and whenever you see this, make sure that you're prayed up and in that light of Jesus, okay? Okay. So before we get into this message, I'll use my shamanic drum to cleanse the space, clear the energy, and we will go from there. Okay, so the intuitive message I have for you guys today is you are God's executive of physical and spiritual dimensions. You are God's executive of the physical and spiritual dimensions on earth. You exercise the power to put out plans and actions or to bring laws into effect. You are a powerful person who is responsible for making things run smoothly. You are to keep the peace, is what God is saying. You are a peacemaker. You have a forgiving heart. But you also make logical decisions. You manage the spiritual and physical judgment system. So you could be a judge of some sort. You could have watched judge shows and stuff like that. You've always, I don't want to say chased for, but you've always summoned this energy of judgment, and not in a egotistical way, but it's like authority is what I was also trying to say. You channel and summon this energy of authority. So you may run the show in people's lives, and not in a bad way, but it's like people need those type of, now I'm hearing a spiritual chaperone. You are a spiritual chaperone for people's lives. Like, you may not understand why you're around them, and you may not even be talking about spiritual things around them, but it's like, with you being that spiritual chaperone, nothing can go down in your sight, is what I'm hearing. Like, no demonic possession could happen in your presence, is what I'm saying. No spiritual psychic attacks can happen in your presence. Now, you may have gotten attacked before or noticed the slight energetic attacks on energies that are beyond human form. I'm hearing you have bigger fish to fry. You don't worry about arguing with people. You're not argumentative, and you don't worry about getting the last laugh or the last say, the last word, because your action is the last word. You know, your reaction is the last word. So yeah, it's like you, when I say bigger fish to fry, it's like you got bigger demons to slay than trying to compete egotistically with the world or the people of this world. So you're not in drama, is what I'm hearing. You do not cause drama at all. People feel free to speak how they speak their opinion. They can freely speak their opinion without you like raging on them, lashing out on them, or raising hell, is what I'm hearing. So you have removed your ego, and you are a great listener. So this is something that you probably already are doing, or God is asking you, calling you to pray for the events in the world, online and publicly. So I see somebody praying online, like on live or on something recorded. Something's being recorded and you're praying. Now I'm looking at the serenity prayer right now. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So it's like you tell people to pray the serenity prayer, or you pray that a lot so you can have discernment. Like you have a lot of I don't know why I'm hearing integrity, but you have a lot of discernment in this life. Your discernment navigates you. It makes sure the doors that are needed to be open will be open, and the doors that need to be closed will be closed forever, is what I'm hearing. So, you teach people patience and perseverance. So you may have had to persevere through something in your life, and people are acknowledging your strength, or you acknowledge your strength in certain situations. You made it out of something, and you when you look back at the situation, you don't dwell in the pain, you dwell in your strength. You're like, wow, I was so strong, I really made it out of there, I'm really in a different situation now. So it's like you inspire people, is what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing that song, I think it's by Kelly Clarkson, What Doesn't Kill You Makes You Stronger. So it's like you may have went through obstacles with your health, obstacles with your finances, obstacles with your career or love in this life, a relationship, and it didn't break you down, it just built you up. It made you stronger. The pain made you strong. Nobody can call you weak, is what I'm hearing. Nobody can call you weak. You also, okay, with these cards that I had shuffled before it came out, before I started filming, the first card is Shadow. So you identify shadow souls. It's like I'm seeing this as you, and these are the shadow souls, people who don't have their life, people who are not living in their purpose. You can easily identify that. You can show people their own light by you holding this with them. It's like you give people light, you light their world up, is what I'm hearing, or you show them their power. I'm hearing like you help somebody out of a situation through your power, through your prayers or something like that. Or it's like when you pray to the divine, it gets heard. Like you literally, when it's a chaos cause, when it's a malfunction, when it's a destruction or something in your life or in somebody else's life, it's like when you pray, you get heard quicker. It's like the Holy Spirit really rock with you. Like, it's like, there's so many prayers that are on hold right now, but what I'm hearing is like you can unlock these prayers. So it's like I'm looking at her now, somebody could be praying for assistance from God, but they're still being, like when you were in your beginning of the journey and you were in your shadow side, or you wasn't praying as much, you wasn't in tune as much, right? And you noticed that those prayers didn't really you had to really work hard to get where you're at spiritually and physically, is what I'm hearing. And you don't want people to work as hard as you did. You want people to get out of their situation sooner. So like I said, there could be somebody going through a major karmic lesson, and they're praying, and then they somehow get in connections with you, and then them just speaking about their situation, what they're going through, you pray for them, pray with them, or you wish them well. It's like your words with you're wishing people the best life or protection, and it's actually working for them. So it's like your prayer, you know how they say two minds, like if two people are praying about it, it'll come to pass or something like that. That's what I'm hearing with you. It's like they come in connection with you. You'll meet a lot of people who are in their shadow self, and they want to be in the light. They want to feel that energy. They want to feel your energy, or they're open to change now. So you help assist souls that are open to change. There are certain shadow souls who they're not open to change. They're just still dwelling in the pain and stuff. But there's other people that you can lift up through your judgment. So it's like you judging the situation logically, and seeing all sides of their life, and it causes a shift in their life when you pray to God, or when you're like, yeah, something but good need to happen in your life. Like just speaking on their life positivity over their life during a certain situation or conversation just sets them free. So that's why I say your judgment sets them free. And it's like you typically find people who deserve to be in their light. They deserve to get their power. So you may be praying with single mothers or single fathers, or it's like you come across people who deserves better, and you want better for them, and things are going to start happening. So yeah, another card that we had is 20. No, it is not yet time. This is not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. So it's like you keep these people's hopes up, is what I'm hearing. It's like when you see, like, you can only do so much for somebody in their life, and they have to go through something. You understand divine karma, and you understand karmic debt, to the point where, like, okay, I want you out of this situation, I agree, but you have to go through this obstacle. You're going to get what you want and where you want to be, but this is what you're meant to be going through. Now I'm hearing something like you can't bless everybody because God will bless them better than you ever could, is what I'm hearing. So it's like you lend or you help people, but you don't do too much, because you understand that God is in the power. He loves when you help, right? But it's like you don't know everything in detail about every single soul you come across. So certain souls, you're like, I'll pray to God with you, or I'll send positive light and energy to you, but that's all I can do. I can't help you get your car. I can't help you get this home. I can't pay your bills, because that's blocking God from blessing them, when you try to bless them. So it's like you're very mindful on who you bless, and you don't, it does make your heart feel low sometimes when you can't help certain people that you want to help. But sometimes God makes sure that you're not in the position to helping people, so God can help them, so that's how it may look too in your reality. I got enough for me in my life, but if I give to you, I'm gonna be taken out of myself. And it's not selfish, but it's like you're being selfish, you know what I mean? But you being logical and be like, okay, this is gonna put me. So it's like when you help too many people, or certain people that are bound to go through karma, or that's meant for their life, you can end up going through karma with them. Because it's like there's one person who's in the position of, oh, I can help these people, right? And it's okay. I'm going to be okay after I help. Then if you find yourself in a position of, I help these people and now I need help, that's when you know that you're involving yourself with their karma, So that's why you may separate yourself from certain people when they're going through karma, is what I'm hearing. Also, when there's like, floods, disasters, natural disasters, you praying for the homes is what I'm hearing. You praying for restoration. You praying for, I'm hearing somebody be in specific detail, like the workers. Say there's a home that gets torn up, messed up, and it needs to be rebuilt. You pray for the best workers that have high precision and high quality in their creation, because they're creating a home, right? You don't want just random people, oh, we got a malfunction, or our house got destroyed, right? And then somebody came and helped us, and they created a new home within a month for us, right? And then they got utility issues, so you make sure that your prayers are detailed and of the highest light. And when you pray for things, you have to be very specific. So it's like you're very specific with how you want God to bless people in their lives, or how you want things to go with nature, is what I'm hearing. So you pray for people who have earthquakes or tsunamis or tornado disasters, stuff like that. You pray for that. You pray for the rainforest, the waters. You pray for the waters that we drink, is what I'm hearing. You're very in tune with what's going on around the world, or you're becoming more in tune. But deeper insights are at hand. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. So you've been meditating, is what I'm hearing, and you're very honest with yourself, but you're in deep thought, is what I'm hearing. You're always in deep thought. You don't think above the surface. You think below the surface. Now I'm seeing a iceberg. You know, when it's the tip of the iceberg, you're aware of the depth of the iceberg is what I'm hearing. So you're aware of the depth of life and eternal law. But that's what I have for you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.